Ever wondered why your Cane Corso is staring at you like you owe it money? Perhaps it's because of the breed's intriguing history and distinctive traits. Now, let's set the stage, shall we? Picture this: Italy, many centuries ago. The Cane Corso was bred as a robust and muscular working dog, and they were put to the test as farmhands, war dogs, and even bodyguards. But don't let their imposing stature fool you. These gentle giants can be as sweet as they are protective, but they do come with their fair share of quirks. Yes, owning a Cane Corso is a bit like having your own personal security guard, who also happens to have a soft spot for belly rubs. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are a few hitches along the way. So if you're considering adding one of these majestic creatures to your family, buckle up. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of owning a Cane Corso, shall we? Do you like big dogs? Or are you just compensating for something? Now, when it comes to size, the Cane Corso is not your average lapdog. Males typically stand about 25 to 27 inches tall and weigh in around 99 to 110 pounds. On the other hand, females are a tad smaller, ranging from 23 to 25 inches in height and weighing about 88 to 99 pounds. But don't let these numbers fool you. These dogs are agile and muscular, built like a top-tier athlete. Now, the size does come with its quirks. You might find your Cane Corso trying to squeeze onto your lap, completely oblivious to their size, or maybe they'll use their head as a battering ram when playtime rolls around. So you might want to invest in some sturdy furniture or a good health insurance plan. Remember, with a Cane Corso, you're not just getting a dog, you're adopting a small horse. How much does a Cane Corso eat? Well, let's just say you might want to start coupon clipping. Indeed, these majestic creatures have an appetite to match their size. A typical adult Cane Corso will happily chow down on 4 to 5 cups of high-quality dry dog food every day. But it's not all about quantity. Quality is key. Their diet should be rich in protein to support their muscular build, with a good balance of fruits and vegetables for those essential vitamins and minerals. And let's not forget the importance of omega fatty acids for that shiny, glossy coat. Now, while they might have the constitution of a Roman gladiator, Cane Corsos are prone to certain health issues like hip dysplasia and gastric torsion. So, keep an eye on their weight and portion sizes. The cost of feeding such a large dog, well, let's just say dining out might become a distant memory. Yes, owning a Cane Corso might mean saying goodbye to that fancy steak dinner for yourself. Ever tried fitting a square peg into a round hole? That's a Cane Corso in an apartment. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't to say that these gentle giants can't adapt to apartment living. But let's be real. A Cane Corso is no Chihuahua. This breed was originally designed to guard property and hunt big game, not to be a lap dog. Imagine a dog with the energy of a toddler, hopped up on sugar, trapped in a body that's more linebacker than ballerina. That's a Cane Corso. They've got energy levels that would put a marathon runner to shame. This means they need plenty of exercise. A walk around the block? That's just a warm-up for these guys. We're talking long walks, runs, playtime in the park, and plenty of mental stimulation to keep them happy. And speaking of happiness, let's talk space. You see, a Cane Corso is a big dog. Males can reach up to 28 inches in height and weigh in at around 110 pounds. Females are slightly smaller, but not by much. Now picture that in a one-bedroom apartment. It's like having a bear as a roommate, only this one chews on your furniture instead of raiding your fridge. But here's the silver lining. Despite their size and energy, Cane Corsos make excellent family dogs. They are protective, loyal, and great with kids. They might accidentally knock over a lamp or two with their tail, but hey, that's just part of their charm. As for being guard dogs, well, let's just say a burglar would have better luck breaking into a fortress than getting past a Cane Corso. They are vigilant, brave, and very territorial. Now, whether that's good or bad in an apartment setting is really up to your neighbors. So, before you get a Cane Corso, ask yourself, do I love my furniture? Because believe me, your sofa will never be the same. But then again, neither will your life. It'll be richer, fuller, and a whole lot more interesting with a Cane Corso by your side. Love don't cost a thing, they said. They obviously didn't own a Cane Corso. The initial purchasing price of these gentle giants isn't exactly a drop in the ocean, ranging from $1,000 to $4,000 depending on the breeder, and that's just the beginning. Now let's talk about feeding this beast. With a healthy appetite, the Cane Corso can consume about 4 to 5 cups of high-quality dog food daily. If you do the math, that's a lot of kibble and a significant dent in your wallet each month. Health maintenance, oh, where do I begin? Regular vet checkups, vaccinations, heartworm tests, flea prevention, and let's not forget the potential breed-specific health issues. The list goes on and on. And last but not least, you might want to invest in some sturdy toys to keep this active breed entertained, unless you fancy your furniture chewed to bits. In conclusion, owning a Cane Corso is like having a child who never grows up and moves out. So, is a Cane Corso right for you, or are you just barking up the wrong tree? In the end, the answer boils down to your lifestyle and expectations. On the plus side, these majestic creatures come with a heart as big as their size. They are fiercely loyal, protective, and make excellent family dogs. Their lifespan is around 10 to 12 years, which is decent enough for large breeds. However, they do have their quirks. Their size and strength demand a lot of space and exercise. They are not the biggest fans of apartment living. And if you have a penchant for pristine living rooms, remember, a bored Cane Corso may just decide your couch is its new chew toy. Their diet and healthcare can also be quite a wallet buster. But then again, love, as they say, is priceless, right? And remember, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Or else, I'll send a Cane Corso to stare at you until you do.